a leading credit rating agency, just announced an acquisition that boosted its delivery volumes to 97%, bringing in new capabilities in risk analytics and regulatory tech. Meanwhile, an auto components manufacturer secured Rs 580 crore in multi-year orders from both Indian and global OEMs. Hi, and welcome to another exciting edition of Noisemaker, where we keep things simple and focus on companies that often go unnoticed but have strong potential. I am Nishant, Equity Research Analyst at Desvelado Advisory, and today we are looking at two companies, one in credit analytics and the other in automotive manufacturing, that have set the stage for sustainable expansion. But before jumping to the companies, let's see the disclaimer first. Any discussion, facts or writing provided are for information purposes only and do not constitute a buy or sell recommendation. Please conduct your own due diligence before making any investment decision. So, the first company that today we are covering is ICRA Ltd, one of India's top credit rating agencies जो कि अब फोकस कर रही है नॉन रेटिंग बिजनेसेस पे to build a more balanced revenue model. कंपनी ने recently 100% stake acquire किया है in Fintellix India Private Limited for rupees 217 crore, giving it new capabilities in regulatory reporting, risk analytics and data platforms. ये एक्विजिशन सिर्फ एक टेक अपग्रेड नहीं बल्कि एक स्ट्रेटेजिक मूव है to strengthen ICRA's risk management offerings at a time when demand from banks and NBFCs is sharply rising. और इस न्यूज पे मार्केट ने भी इंस्टेंटली पॉजिटिवली रिएक्ट किया with delivery volumes shooting up to 97% compared to a 60% monthly average. फाइनेंशियल अगर बात करें तो ICRA reported rupees 136 crore rupees in revenue, a 12.7% sequential growth. Full year FY25 revenue stood at rupees 498 crore, up 11.6% from FY24. EBITDA came in at rupees 80 crore in Q4 and margins expanded to 58.5%, up from 50.3% in Q3. Net profit also saw a healthy increase, reaching rupees 56 crore in Q4, with a full year total of 171 crore rupees, reflecting a net margin of 29.8%. Now, looking ahead, ICRA तीन बड़ी opportunities पे focus कर रही है. First, it's doubling down on ESG ratings, climate risk analytics, and green finance verification, including co-creating ESG indices with FHCE Russell. Second, it's expanding research and analytics into Southeast Asia and the Middle East Asia using Moody's global network to reduce its domestic dependency. And third, it plans to expand systems and stress testing tools, key offerings amid growing credit risk concerns. Now, let's move to the next company, Talbros, a homegrown automotive components maker with a wide range of products, gaskets, forgings, chassis systems, and rubber components. The company, along with its joint ventures, recently secured multi-year orders worth rupees 580 crore, covering both domestic and global OEMs. These deals include rupees 260 crore in gaskets and forgings, with rupees 150 crore from exports, rupees 290 crore from the Marelli Talbros chassis JV, half of which is linked to EV platforms, and rupees 30 crore from its rubber JV. Financially, कंपनी ने rupees 206 crore का revenue achieve किया है in Q4 FY25, with full year revenue at rupees 827 crore, a 6.3% year-on-year growth. EBITDA for the year was rupees 147 crore rupees, with an improved margin of 17.4%, and net profit stood at rupees 94 crore, giving a healthy 11.2% net margin. In Q4 specifically, net profit rose to rupees 27 crore, marking a steady upward trend. Looking ahead, Talbros is aiming for rupees 2200 crore in revenue by FY27, fueled by increased exports and demand from global EV programs. Its export share is expected to rise 33 to 34%, especially with strong traction in Europe. The company is also guiding for stable EBITDA margin of 16.75 to 17% in FY26 and is targeting rupees 70 crore in EV forging revenues by FY27, growing at 60% CAGR from FY25 levels. What sets Talbros apart is its JV-driven diversification and focus on high-growth segments. New products launches like hoses and AV parts are also expected to be launched by H2 FY26. Promoter holdings remain solid at 58.4% with minimal public shareholding dilution, indicating continued skin in the game. Now, let's review some of our previous picks. Pennar Industries Limited covered at rupees 219.8 is currently trading at rupees 231, up by 5.1%. Fiem Industries Limited covered at rupees 1641.9 is currently trading at rupees 1830, up by 11.5%. Man Industries Limited covered at rupees 409 is currently trading at rupees 369.8, down by 9.6%. Frontier Springs Limited covered at rupees 3650 is currently trading at rupees 3805, up by 4.2%. And the last, Translate Lighting Limited covered at rupees 662 is currently trading at rupees 618, down by 6.6%. Now, let's review some of our summary of our today's recent filing. ICRA Ltd acquired Fintellix to enhance risk analytics and reporting tools. Surging daily volumes post-announcement confirms strong market response. The company is also expanding globally while buying new ESG and climate finance capabilities. Next, Talbros Automotive Components Ltd won rupees 580 crore in new orders via JVs with growing EV exposure and European traction. Aims to nearly triple revenues by FY27 while maintaining strong profitability and launching new product lines. So, that's it for today's Noisemaker edition. If you like this breakdown, you can scan the QR to read the full report. We will be back soon with more simple and clear market updates. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and stay ahead.